Well, guys, here is a brand new track for once instead of a truck, as this is Monster Jam Atlanta Custom by Andrew, who sent this to me the other day, and I finally got around to it to debut, as it's both race and freestyles. I'm about to try it out, and I'm going to be as honest as possible, Andrew. No offense, I really do not like this track. It's just like Monster Jam tracks nowadays. No cars, two colors, nothing appealing about it whatsoever. So I have to be honest with you in that regard. But I still am going to test everything about the track, and maybe it can get better review in that regard. So it's St. Louis style, which I haven't seen in a long time. So here we go. As the race and jump is smooth, this part here is always trouble. I think the hill is a little bit too close to turn for my liking. I'm not used to that really, and it got really close to that jammer as I spot right here to the turning tire that's not there. Alright, over that hill. Now they go try the other side for racing before heading over to freestyle. I do think that's kind of cool. You have that little hill there for like a turning a barrier instead. Alright, here we go. As the truck died on me for some reason. Slide out. Much better turn. Cut it. Yep, I cut once again too close. Well, that unfortunately was terrible pass, but that time was more be cutting it too short. Alright then, so we tried out racing. Now let's try out freestyle. And hey, good on his track for actually being shown up first. I didn't think Atlanta 2020 was ever going to be beaten for the first track that would show up anytime soon. Alright, so now let's try out the freestyle version. I have never driven on this one yet either, so this is a brand new experience for me. Seems the racing lane, well, at least that one racing lane looked a little bit different. Let's try it over here. This one looks like taller for some reason. At least to me, it looks steeper as well. Yeah, it's been edited. Nice smooth jump at least. So that racing lane has been edited for the freestyle one to get steeper here, which I've done that a lot of times too in MTWS, so I know that feeling. Now, this crossfire here, because I hit it during racing, that time I got over, but there were a lot of times where I went for it, and I ended up not clearing the center jump and land on top and flip it over, so might need some work on it. So if you don't floor into it, you don't get in a bad shape. Here we go, right for it. Well, that time cleared right there as well. Yeah, all the times in race I had trouble get over if I didn't floor into it. Alright, center jump time, which of course got a lot of distance off of, but then you have that hill right there, so that kind of makes it a bit of an issue, unless you like somehow clear, which, honestly, looking at, that might actually be possible. I might try that. Here we go for the back of that hill. Nice sky wheelie. So far, all the jumps are smooth at least. Give you credit for that. Let's see, can I floor from here like a double? Second gear as well. Yeah, well, barely, but then you barely have enough time to stop, too, so probably wouldn't recommend that during freestyle unless it's like your last move, but it's almost possible, somewhat. Alright, for the back of this hill, the front of it. Nice air, but then I'm going to stuff it hard, but held on. Alright, so now, why are you stalling? You gotta go test out this hill again. Alright, so go for this side. Alright, nice air, a little bit off the side though for my liking for the test. Okay, so now let's try out this hill. Once again, smooth jump. I just gotta go back around it. And of course there's a backflip ramp on the side of it, I think, with like flames on it, so I gotta test that out, most likely. Like barely a lot of room for it. That time it was much better. So now, yeah, it's like barely any room with that hill right there. Honestly, that hill probably should have been smaller, or anything maybe should not have been there, because that's like barely any room to line up for even this. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's just my luck with this stuff. I always get usually sky wheelies instead of backflips. I think it's more because I just don't have enough room to line up for it. Like that hill is really, really in the way. It's time to hit it harder. There we go, just barely. Well, oh, come on! Well, couldn't even get the backflip. That sucks. Alright, so now the backflip wall. This one I had problems with the other day when I was practicing out. that time it was a lot better than all the times before I drove into it. And I was going to go for the other side now. Oh, nice lift up right there. Held on. Here we go for it. Yeah, that was usually the more experience. That's usually what happens to me when I went for this backflip wall. Looks like this side's just not really built well enough to get. But there we go. Finally got one. But yeah, it looks like they could maybe use some more work on the backflip wall. Especially that side in particular. Alright, now right for this tabletop. Nice air off of it. So now, watch out. Almost into the dumpsters. Now I'll go try out this hill. Yeah, nice air off it. And now, of course, there's a rut right here. So I'm assuming that this hill is designed for, like, stoppies too. So if that's the case, of course, I gotta try that myself. Done seeing on this side. It's like this side. But, of course, I suck at these. But here I go. Well, that time, oh, nice front flip right there. If it is designed for it, I'm not good at stoppies and all that crap, so I can't really judge if it's good or bad or not. But I don't know if it's a good idea to have it right there, though. Because I've had one stop I did manage to get off of it. I went flying into the wall because I had so much momentum. So probably not a good idea to have it there, maybe somewhere else. Alright, nice air off that hill. Just avoids that one. Oh, 2 wheels right there as I popped. You're not a BKT, sir. You're not supposed to pop. So now I go try out this side. And, of course, I got to try out that cross thread. Alright, nice sky wheelie. Oh. Well, there was a stoppie for a moment. So now, here we go for that cross thread. That was really smooth. At least I had room, too, to make the jump with the, without the hill being right there. Since a lot of other jumps right here have to deal with that hill right there to block. Alright, go try this side. Nice sky wheelie again, but unfortunately not in a good spot after land. We have the walls right here, so they probably floored it too hard. Alright, so now, I gotta check this side now. Right, start right here. Here we go, right for that hill. Nice air off of it. It's the same hill this side too. It's the same hill. Right. That was a lot smoother. Alright, nice. So now let's try the cross thread right here from this jammer. Now. Let's turn around. Come on. Oh, God. Hold on. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit tricky because this hill right here is blocking the way. But it's a different angle you can hit it from, so I have to at least try and see how it handles. Handles fine. Alright, there's only one thing left out here that I think I haven't touched yet, and that's that hill right here. That's for freestyle. Here we go, right for it. And you can't get big air off a hill. I mean, a little hill. What's that right there? As we go over. Oh, I can't. Oh, I couldn't see. I wasn't going to be able to save it anyway because of the little room I had. Alright, here we go. Right for it. Now, that was a very, very smooth jump right there. That up there is like one of the smoother ones, too. Alright. So, I test everything out on here. As park it right there. Since this video's gone long enough. So, this is Andrew's Monster Jam Custom Atlanta. Or Atlanta Custom. I can't remember the order. Don't like it, though, because it has too many things wrong with it for me. But at least the jumps are smooth, at least. So, that's a good thing for it. Now, of course, there's things that would probably fix. Maybe get rid of that hill over there in the middle. Fix the backflip wall. Maybe if that's a hill to do stoppies on, maybe put it somewhere else. Or maybe move it back a little bit. Because there's not much room to avoid the wall. But like I said, the jumps are smooth at least. So, that's like one positive I could say about it. And of course, I got possibly up to 2 trucks to debut now coming up very soon. So, tune in for that one.